Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, Ronimus. I hope you are well, too. I think should all be well, I hope. Hey, guys, guess what? It's Thursday, of all days, and I'm streaming. Isn't it amazing? It must be the power of the old ones themselves. Yeah, this is Stygian. This is a Lovecraftian horror RPG that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. I guess is the publisher. 1C Entertainment was nice enough to give me a key to check this out, so that's why we're doing it. Second day you've been able to keep a meal down. Feels good, I bet it does. Weird shit all around. Got the spookums all up my business. Yeah, I know. This the new Twitch motifs kind of throwing me off too. So it's just a weird kind of day, I think. So, but yeah, I'm really excited about this. I've heard a few good rumblings about it, so I'm pretty. I've got good feelings about this carrying an entire evening by itself. So, and this means that we can still do a normal indie variety night tomorrow with Depraved, which is a Wild West builder called that for some reason. Twitch nearly blinded me. I know Twitch is haunted. Seriously, like even so, I keep up with chat through OBS. And even that window is updated to the new fonts and the new colors and stuff, and it's really sharp. Like the contrast now is so much sharper now. Yeah, I don't know why it defaults to white mode. Like that makes it just impossible to see anything. It's terrible. So. Anyway, let's get started. So, I gotta say, these are probably my favorite stream nights, thinking about it. The ones where I basically just do what I would be doing normally if I played games normally. Just, like, play something that just came out for a couple hours. uBlock update recently went through. Make sure you've got it. Oh. Alright, so... Unless it tries to stop me, we're gonna try to make it. We're just gonna create a new character. Let's see. The horrors of Stygian do not discriminate based on your character's gender. Good. At least the old gods have their shit together in terms of gender equality. Gender does play a role in some events and dialogues, opening up different role-playing opportunities. All right, we're gonna be a lady. When I was younger, I used to always try to make RPG characters that represented myself. I would make... Why can't my Stygian be an NB? They're not quite there, okay? Like, give Cthulhu and his ilk a little credit, alright? Oh, God's gonna beat the... Oh, God. But yeah, when I was younger, I would always try to make characters that represented myself. I'd make, like a young white male, like, whatever. And as I got older, I got more and more interested in actually role-playing characters. Like, making somebody that is very distinctly not me. And, like, just imagining how they would respond to different situations and stuff. So, the only thing is my morality always seems to shine through no matter what. I always have a really hard time doing, like, evil options in games. Let's see. This is the age that your character begins the game with. Age determines the starting number and attribute and skill. You don't often get age as like a meaningful choice. Young characters are in their physical prime but lack the experience of older characters. Adult characters have balance and physical aptitude and life experience. Old characters are in physical decline but have acquired more life experience than younger characters. No matter what you are, they don't give a fuck about you. Gritty old lady. I was thinking the exact same thing. Interesting, though. Interesting. If you pick an adult, you're adult. If you pick a youth, you pick a stat to increase. And if you pick an old, you pick a stat to decrease. That's pretty interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna decrease agility. We're gonna be tough and sharp, but we're not gonna be that quick on the draw. Penalty, but is awarded with 2 more skill points. Absol, thank you for subscribing for 13 months. Good lord, man. Really appreciate it. You'll be here for the beginning before I go to bed. Okay, I'll try to make it good. I'll try to make this worth your time. Archetype. Alright, interesting. We've got 8 options here. Academic. Academic. I'm trying to get ahead of myself to pronounce Miskatonic. This character used to be a research scientist, Miskatonic, sent on a remote expedition to a foreign land. He had no warning of the doom patiently waiting beneath the frigid wastes. Medicine, psychology, and science skills can be improved to maximum level. Requires a minimum score of 6 in mind. Oh my god, and then you get additional backgrounds. Researcher, faster scientific and medical research, 1 physical defense. Try to make a good new era dawns for GPG. I'm trying to mix things up, okay? Yay, Doom! Zetsubo-san, thank you so much for subscribing. Dude, 12 months, you got your literal gold-plated game. Congratulations. I love that icon so much. I'm so glad we have those. Psychiatrist, physician. Okay, let's focus on archetype first. So we can be an academic, an aristo. After the loss of their mother, this character is the sole remnant of a noble family. Occult science and speechcraft skills can be improved. No attribute requirement. Criminal. Character used to be a hired gun for an underworld boss. And like a grizzled old lady, like mob bruiser. That sounds kind of amazing. Firearm stealth, subterfuge, 6 in agility. Oh, well, we took a penalty to agility, so that's not happening. Neither is explorer, athletics, firearm, survival. Investigation, firearm, psychology. That could be interesting. Occultist, investigation, medicine, and occult. That's tempting. Athletics, speechcraft, and stealth. Firearms, melee, survival. Why are you starting during my Picross time? Look, the old gods wait for no man. Aristocrat is what, Eldritch Batman? Basically, yeah. Dead parents, memories provoked by the return to the family estate are not all pleasant. Let's see. Patrician, prodigal. You inherit a considerably large legacy from your parents and have the chance or misfortune to afford being repulsive. Start the game with extra jewelry, lower sex appeal. Oh my god. Echo Far, what's up, buddy? Hey, Lord Sloth, what's happening? I didn't realize you asked that question. Cursed bloodline. Terrible sin committed in the past still haunts your family. +1 occult, +3% critical failure chance. You're cursed. Bankrupt. Your family went bankrupt and lost all your property. +1 survival. Starts the game with less cigs. You think they mean like literal cigarettes? Investigator. I'll still suggest investigator, scientist, aristocrat. Hieronymus, I can't do criminal because it requires a minimum agility, and I took a penalty to agility. SIG's well known to be a universal currency. I'm thinking prison. I'm kind of tempted to do aristo. Let's do a girl version of Dr. Herbert West. What have I awoken? Real quick, what was the other suggestions? Investigator, occult detective, +1 occult, +50 angst. +1 fire. Oh my god, dude, ex-cop. You have a past in law enforcement. The things you witnessed on duty left their... Dude, the cops have -5 sanity in this. Bounty hunter. +1 stealth can only be chosen by materialistic characters. Full occultist. You never go full occultist. Mesmerist. +1 psychology. -5 sanity. Depraved. Higher sex appeal. Slower. Should we be like nasty occultist granny? Considerably higher medical research rating, lower training. Okay, okay. It's another one of those questions. Like, why did I even ask this question? I know what people are gonna say. Your grindcore band. Sexy occult is great. Thank you, Echo Far. Thank you for the correction. All right, belief. What do we believe in? Humanistic. Extra sanity can be gained by selecting humanistic dialogue choices and committing acts of altruism. Yeah, whatever. Materialistic. If we're all doomed, let's make our final days worthwhile. Wealth, lust, power, pursue whatever eases your pain. Okay, so this must be how we get sanity back. Selecting materialistic dialogue, material gain, and acts of self-indulgence. We're probably going for that. Nihilistic. A nihilist cannot gain sanity through her actions, but begins the game with higher mental resistance. Wow, okay. Ooh. Extra sanity can be gained by selecting esoteric dialogue choices and through occult research. Occult skill recommended. Man, the sound design is already really good in this. Rational. Science or medicine. Yeah, we're doing materialistic. Pick the bottom one where the person clubs people to death with microscopes. An altruistic occultist. Go with nihilistic or don't. I don't really care. Alright. Go full occult. Alright, esoteric it is. Doing it. Character identity. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Could go with her. She's the most granny-ish. Or we could go with unnaturally youthful. Choose the babushka. Be Amelia Earhart over there? Where are we looking? Oh. Sexy aeronautical occult granny. Is that scroll bar to the right? It is. It is. Those look too normal though. If you choose rational aristocrat with a low sex appeal trait, you basically just choose Reddit user. Ouch. Immortal chaos granny. Yes, I like it. Okay, name. Name. What do we call her though? What do we call immortal chaos granny? Agatha. Okay. Agatha. Agatha Christie. It explains so much. There we go. Changing the name, I'm grindcore band now. Be dark. Yeah, some of them do kind of look like backer portraits. B Dark Nips is amazing. Invisible Twin. Alright, I'm gonna go with Agatha Christie. I like this. Okay. Oh god, now we have stats. Okay. Holy moly. Alright, so okay, what kind of stats do we have? Health, sanity, action points, reaction, stealth, melee attack, damage, range, throwing range, spellcraft, critical success, critical failure, physical defense, supernatural defense, damage resistance, mental resistance, and then 4 kinds of research. Pump will, max physique granny, and presence. Gotta have high occult. Gotta have high occult. All right, so we're gonna do. Let's see, how high can we get will? Okay, we can do 10 points in willpower. The attribute of exercising self-control, used with occult and survivor. Are there any others? Mind is frequently used with occult. I tell you what, let's back off of will just a tiny bit. And then I do want to do like a point of physique, just so we're not like super. Why would we want to exercise? So that way we can pick the best esoteric options. Will and mind. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. 9 in will. What does presence do? Determines a character's attractiveness, charisma, as well as personal charm, and is frequently used with speechcraft skill. I guess we're going to get a bonus to this because of that one thing we picked. So presence might not be a huge deal for us. Seems like it might be on a 10-point scale, like OG Fallout. 8 will and 5 presence. Okay. Cool. Can we take points out of other stats? I suppose so. Can't touch agility. Agility is locked in. But yeah, we can minus the other stats. I feel like this is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with what we got at the moment. I'm gonna bump occult. Okay, 2 points. 2 points in occult. We got 5 more points. Let's see. Granny could be more nearsighted. She's already got a penalty to agility, which is going to impact. Let's see. This is going to impact our combat skills. As well as subterfuge, unfortunately. Survival. Survival is skill, self-reliance, endurance. Affects damage resistance. Alright, we're going to be tough. Be tough-ass granny. It's really great you need to bump down senses and mind and physique. It's an eldritch granny, okay? It's like one of the grandmas from Cookie Clicker. It'll be fine. We're good. What's this game about? Oh, Dev. It's about sexy immortal grannies. Yeah, let's not play too hard into granny stereotypes. I'm gonna make her investigator too. Affects sense, threat, and spot detect. 1 point in speechcraft. Yeah. I tell you what, we'll do 1 in investigation, 1 in speechcraft, and let's do 1 in medicine. Great Depression granny. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I don't know how it's gonna work without combat skills, but let's give it a try. Because, I mean, they kind of let us hamstring ourselves a bit by taking lower agility, so... I would not expect cookies, no. Also, hey, our Dominic. Soul leading cookies. Alright. Alright, here we go. Agatha Christie. The old occultist. The old esoteric... The old depraved esoteric occultist. She gives Shoggoths Werthers. She's a member of a hidden order. The backing of the order has made life easier, but the initiation rite required to join the inner circle may involve some complications. Investigation, medicine, and cult can be improved to maximum level. Requires a minimum score of 6 in will. Well, don't gotta worry about that. She is healthy and she is sane. Cool. Pretty high sanity stat compared to health. The endgame grannies, yeah. Endgame grannies would be a good gang name. That's a great idea. Alright, let's do this. Confirming. Alright. Stygian tales. The doom that came to Arkham. Venturing into the attic. Do not leave your companions behind, hence you may not find them again, at least alive. Here we go. A year has passed since your encounter with that peculiar fellow known as the Dismal Man. When last you met, he instructed you, "Find me beyond Arkham after the Black Day." At the time, these words did not mean much to you, but soon after you would come to understand. On what is now known as the Black Day, under the shadow of the Awakened, the world you knew vanished, and with it your hopes, future, and loved ones. For reasons unknown, the city of Arkham was separated from the carcass of Earth and exiled to an other place under alien storms, a twilight realm between dimensions. Unlike many others, you survived, body and mind mostly intact. Ever since, you have existed from day to day in the gray gloom of the old eel house, waiting for that enigmatic man to call, a man whose very existence you are now beginning to question, until you wake into another layer of the nightmare, until the visit at the old attic. Oh, hello. Clop, clop. Walmart, some kind of eldritch horror. I guess he wants me to follow. He has some kind of Rorschach thing going on with his face. The footsteps of the Dismal Man. Alright, get up. Alright, so this is us. And we are already well into our journal. Okay, looks like we can have 2 companions at a time. What do we got here? We got our character sheet. Okay. Character sheet. We've seen all this. Perks and... Ooh, there's gonna be perks, too. I like it. There's gonna be angst, too. Man, they thought everything, didn't they? Inventory. What am I holding? I have a recipe for a Molotov cocktail and mystery meat. Man, we're off to a good start already. Let's see. Grimoire. Ooh. Ooh. Invisible Twin, thank you for the follow. Here's our map. Oh, we're in Riverside. Yeah, I wouldn't choose to go there myself either. Footsteps of the Dismal Man. Find the Dismal Man. 2 lamps in the darkness. I woke in the attic of the old eel house. Seems to want me to follow. Why 2 entries for that? Can we listen to My Chemical Romance to increase our angst? Sam's Club is allied in your hotel. Alright. Let's have a look-see around here. Here we go. Give me a lantern. There we go. Can I equip it? Whoa, I got a bunch of stuff. Empty kerosene container, lantern. There we go. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Ah, yes. Nice. Oh, look at this gross stuff growing through the windows. It's locked. I don't recall a lockpicking skill. It might be rolled into something else. Gnarl. Yeah, you should change your Discord name. That'd be awesome. No time like the present. This place looks like it's jumping during the day. The cook is dead, only serving cans. I take it back. I spoke too soon. Where are we on? The Hounds of Tesco. Oh, Christ, look at this place. So it looks like everything's being overrun with these vines. Look at this. Man, Burning Man got dark. The ropes for the face tentacles are they're definitely inspired. Oh, I almost forgot. I dressed for the occasion. I wore my here we go. I wore my best Deep Ones octopus shirt today. This is old Wood Thulu. Gnarly Hotep is the cool 90s skateboarding elder god. Havers of normal ones live here. Oh yeah, we're all having extremely normal one. Should I really be following this guy? Would you follow a guy called the Dismal Man? Wow, this just got interesting. Look at these jaunty ass skeletons. Oh, that's cute. Honest Bill's Pawn Shop. You know me. This is cool. So hope you wear your Chun-Li costume today. No, I know what kind of trouble that'll get me into. There's some kind of film grain effect on it, too. That did not go where I thought it was going. I thought they were jaunty, not, you know. Dismal isn't the worst adjective to follow, that's true. I'm a subscriber to this channel, technically I'm following a dismal man. Well played, well played. Alright, so down here we've got our log. I lost 15 sanity from that. Press F1 to learn the controls. Ah, here we go. All right, keyboard shortcuts, inventory shortcuts. There's a stealth button. Looks like maybe we can get Lovecraft himself to join us. Right-click on objects to open the radial menu. Some skills can... Ah, that's how you use skills. Okay, cool. All right, we'll toggle that again when it becomes time for combat. Dr. Dismal Spec. These decayed fragments of furniture betray the craftsmanship of talented carpenters. How heartbreaking to see their fine work reduced to a pile of scrap. Okay. So let's see. Look at or use. This ancient seaman's chest was much battered and abused before it was discarded like the other dust-covered relics up here, yet perhaps you can find a use for it. Pretty sure... Oh, now I can open it. Jeez. Oh, look at all this stuff. A few SIGs, resource consumable. The ever-depleting stocks of SIGs will lead to inflation sooner or later if the basic rules of economics continue to apply in this twilight dimension. Ritual knife. Interesting. Purple dress. Nice. Adorned with an esoteric medallion. Gives the wearer a lofty, mysterious aspect. Doctor's bag. Used to perform medical operations. Secret Society medallion, archetype item. Granted members of a secretive order of Western mysticism. Silver medallion is engraved with an arcane symbol. Blank notebook. Laudanum. Oh, thank God. Restores a moderate amount of health and a small amount of sanity. It has an addiction rating. Low. Processed opium. Used both in combat and exploration. Addiction rating is medium. Every one of your companions is a cowpuncher. Boy, that would really bring things full circle, wouldn't it? Canned pumpkin. The Great Gold Rush of the 1800s and the ongoing migration of people ahead of the New World led to mass production of preserved foods for travelers. Can you be used to suppress hunger? I will not give in. Required for resting outdoors, every rest consumes 1 unit of camping supplies and a bottle of clean water. Give me everything. Prefer to watch Agatha's pumped cans. Urka Burkaba, thank you for the follow. All right, let's dress ourselves. Oh, we look cool. I like it. Let's put our medallion on. Let's have us a dagger, just in case. Just in case things go awry. I guess the other stuff can just hang out here. All right. Much more prepared now. Opium, do all the drugs. In due time. In due time. We need to find a proper... Alright. Proper circumstances for it. A wilted tourism advertisement for Marino's hometown in northern Italy. Will never again feel the cool Adriatic breeze. It's unfortunate taxidermy fish are entrapped in a timelessness, displaying a total contrast with the freedom they once had in Miskatonic and other neighboring rivers. Bar is ornamented with a variety of eel and sea motifs. Wow. The game of darts is a common fixture in New England pubs, having been passed down with settlers from Great Britain. However, its popularity here is in decline ever since Herschel discovered a new favorite pastime. Let's talk to the bartender. You see, Marino, the manager and bartender of the Old Eel, has been your host for almost a year now. Charging in exchange the last of your precious resources, he has a tendency to suck you dry whenever he gets the opportunity. Sounds kind of hot. Good morning, Cornudo. Hey, huh? Is Cornudo here? You can call this never-ending fucking twilight morning. What was all that hurly-burly upstairs? Bad dreams? You could say that. Why am I not surprised? I recommend hitting the bottle before going to sleep. Makes things easier. Cornudo cameo. This game's got everybody. Since you're awake, let's talk about the cigs you owe me. You're too drunk to pay yesterday and told me to remind you later, remember? I didn't drink yesterday. This trick is getting old. But I don't see any bruises on myself, and if I'm unhurt, I must have paid the bill. Let's give it a try. He seems dispirited by your argument. Oh, I got XP. I'm not in the mood for a pissing contest. I'll have all your cigs eventually. Later, Cornudo. Later, asshole. He is too busy playing. Do I have other options here? No. I guess the radial... I think the radial requires the gear icon. These folks I can just talk to. I can't seem to inspect them either. If you'll excuse me. Yikes. I'm not interested. We're in the middle of a conversation here. Not interested. If you'll excuse me. There's no morning period for Burton the cook ever since everyone preferred canned food to his tasteless fare anyway. Rude. Going by the labels, the shelves at first seemed to be stocked with several different exotic liquors, but the bottles all contain the same cheap rot gut Marino buys from the mob. You see an eccentric middle-aged man completely focused on the darts game he alone is playing. Exaltation all but radiates from this odd fellow. Care for a game of cricket? You don't get a chance to play against the world champion every day. He passes several of his darts to you. Who are you? Did I just tell you? I'm the darts champion of the world. I'm also called Herschel. I feel the signs again. A new challenger approaches, another fool to vanquish. Is it you? Yes, I'm that fool. Now you're talking. He starts to tell you the rules of the game with rather too much enthusiasm. We'll test our agility skills here. Nice throw. I love the animations so far. They're very evocative. Herschel wins. At least the canned pumpkin isn't pumpkin spice spam. That's not really a thing, is it? Always choose the esoteric option when possible. Did you like the... Oh, wow. Another challenger vanquished in the game of noble forest folk. Did you like the taste of my cold steel tip? You liked it, huh? Yeah, I'm never talking to you again. Better Times is a gramophone built by the Denison Co. It spun the newest and best medium of audio technology, the vinyl disc. Yeah, we're throwing those darts as hard. That's how I used to throw darts, honestly. My one of my friends in college had one of those plastic dart boards with the little holes that things stick into. And so plastic tip darts, right? And I used to throw so hard, I actually stuck one in their drywall. Wax Face protects this establishment. Run along now. What a horrible fucking name. This local restaurant once a cheerful gathering place, now haven for hoodlums and fools. The uneven chatter within speaks of conspiracy. I never thought I'd hear Oddish say, do you like the taste of my cold steel tip twice? Trying these recipes. Spam, pumpkin spice, cheddar, grilled... Oh my god. That's the true horror. You see a typical Arkham resident, tired and decrepit looking. Judgmental much? He looks at you uneasily. Good day, sir. My name is Agatha Christie. Good day? Where have you been living? Does it look like a good day to you? Oh no, you're one of those raving lunatics. Watch his leave silently. I actually ran this dude off. This place looks like hell. You see a typical Arkham resident. What stayed intact in this part of town? Not much, as you can see. There's the old eel house if you're looking for a few drinks and roof over your head. And if you're planning to numb yourself, Richters drugstore is the place. You'll be fine if you stay away from the Marsh warehouse. I'm sure you know better than to hang around the grandfather altar. The old eel was a shady place even before the Black Day. We've been hearing that the owner, Marino, has some connections with the mafia in the West. The bar took the disguise of a restaurant when the Prohibition came. Same as you running. Nice try, Vesty. Nice try. I'm eating a spam-adjacent meal as we speak. Godspeed, Reaganomicon. Raving lunatic on the streets, depraved occultist in the sheets. I wish I was clever enough to work that in one of my reviews. So you can guess there's no need for that anymore. You can rent a bed, or let's say a dirty mattress in the attic if you... Yeah, I know well about that. What the hell was that? The slimy bastard old Richter runs the only remaining pharmacy in Arkham, but don't be fooled. His business is not medicine. He deals drugs. Richter produces, mixes, and of course sells all kinds of drugs to anyone interested in a small escapade from this nightmare. He's valuable to the mob and he knows it. There's been some ugly rumors about him. Rumors of him taking advantage of his regular customers and sort. Dreadful stuff. We have our quest log. I'm just not paying much attention to it right now because I want to explore a little bit. I know that it used to be run by the Marsh family of Innsmouth. We've been hearing that the place was being used for bootlegging and sorts. Only ghouls occupy now. Beasts that rend flesh from your bones. What are these ghouls? Never seen them with my own eyes, but I've seen what they can do to people. They say they're dog-like demons, feral parodies of men. They creep out of dark to prey upon us. You can hear their eerie howls throughout Arkham. Ruling family of Innsmouth, great-grandfather Obed Marsh was an important figure in the town's past. Tell me about the mob. Tell me about the cults. The mob is law. The mob has taught you well, I see. Who rules the mob? Wax Face, he whispers. I can see you won't be much help to me. Tell me about the cult. Mad fanatics who devote themselves to Cthulhu and the other old ones. That's funny. They rule the ruins of North Arkham across the Miskatonic River. The cult comes this side of the river either to find new blood for the ranks or new victims to be sacrificed. I'm not sure which is worse. How can I get to the other side? I don't recommend it. There are things lurking in the water like this. Only the cult can pass the river at will, but I have no idea how. Sometimes you see their boats on the Miskatonic. All painted red, crimson omens of doom. River Tentacle, there's dinner. What do you know about the Black Day? Nothing more than you. We've We had all seen the signs. People having the same nightmares and mysterious disappearances. Whole families massacred. Black day started with that apocalyptic roar piercing deep into our minds. The sky melting, colors fading. Hurts me to remember as well. When it came to our senses, Arkham lay beneath an alien sky. He burst into tears. I brought the man to tears. What is this? No person in their right mind would want to live inside a rotting, clammy shed, nor be gullible enough to purchase any kind of food resulting from fishing. I just ate a ration. Local rumors speak... Oh, Jesus. Woefully, the heathen rites that once took place in this nameless isle, long before the Puritans had settled on eastern shores. Some cigs right here, people. Go through the garbage. There is always stuff in the garbage. River Tangle. This game is full of cool band names. All right, so journal. The last spot I saw the Dismal Man in my dream was by the gates of the Miskatonic University. So if you didn't want to explore obsessively like I do, you can just head straight over there. But we're gonna look at things. All right. I like looking at things. Save for the choking vines on every wall, this humble residence is one of the few that remains untouched by the destruction that has engulfed Arkham. River Tentacle's brother is Joaquin Tentacle. Is there a creepy Cthulhu thing? Yes, that's probably the grandfather, towering depiction of one of the elder gods perches atop the naked base of a shattered statue. This one probably. By toppling down the statue of President Lincoln, ouch. I don't like the subtext there. The people of Arkham have chosen fear over liberty, surrendering their future to subjugation, the rule of the mob. Okay, so right away, I really like the setup of this game. You have a city that was warped to some alien dimension, and then, like, right away, the mob took over. Like, that's totally what would have happened. Like, people would have gotten desperate, and, like, organized crime would have seized upon that. Prefers to go by Leaf Tentacle in some films. With little luck, one might find a long forgotten stash or, whoops, of a hobo or even some personal effects of the deceased under these heaps of debris and trash. Again, I will take your cigs and add them to my own. What we got here? Please, I'll do anything. I need to get my fix. Best quality cigars. Let's check out Richters. I like this loading icon too. Well, okay. Richter is well prepared. Test tubes, various shapes and sizes. Some of them appear to have been abandoned mid-procedure. Many types of drugs on these shelves. This was once a proper drugstore before Richter took over. This medical cabinet made the journey from typo, St. Mary's Hospital into Richter's greasy hands. So judgmental. Contents are important to Richter's drug manufacturing process. They probably don't want me to touch that. This is where Richter conducts his experiments with new and enhanced narcotics. Interesting. Act smart, you'll end up in a Chicago overcoat. Nice. Think you are the big cheese? This anatomical model is designed to be a strict medical standard. So Richter ripped a bunch of stuff off Miskatonic U. Shame about River Tentacle. He has such promise. See a middle-aged, educated-looking man with a hint of danger in his smile. A new one, surprising, and just when I thought I'd finally run out of possibilities. I mean business, you know, our numbers aren't growing these days. Now tell Richter what makes you tick. I rarely disappoint. Yeah, I've used that line before. It never works. It's pretty well guarded for a drugstore. And your mouth is pretty big for a person interested in my merchandise. Let's just say I'm a valuable asset to the mob. Now tell me, what will ease your suffering? What do you sell? The kinds that people really need. Tell me, what is absent in your world? Euphoria, relief, self-confidence? If I don't have the right remedy already, I can make it in my little laboratory. I'll be buying a lot for you. Shall we discuss a discount? In my business, I rarely need to offer a discount. If you're buying happiness, you do not barter on its price. You just indulge in it, right? As you see, I have the upper hand here. Your choice. Let me see what you got. Merchant. What we got? Bundle of cigs, alcohol, coca leaves, hydrochloric acid, herbs, compounds, oxygen tube, test tube, solvent, raw opium, phosphorus, amphetamine, a very potent synthetic stimulant that can be taken via inhaler. Boost your physique, agility, panic immunity. Great, panic immunity is a thing. Coca Vin Marie, a tonic wine with high concentration. Wow, cocaine wine. That's exciting. Boost your AP, reaction, panic immunity. Can I get a... Oh, here we go. This addictive tonic is highly stimulating thanks to its composition. Premium Bordeaux wine with a dash of coca leaves, the beverage of choice for Pope Pius X. Amphetamine is a Marvel character that most needs their own movie. I'm not buying anything yet. I don't know how tight the resource system in this game is. I only have 200 some cigs. How much does this cost anyway? This must be the price. 76 here? No, that can't be right. No, that must be the price. It must be 76, and he has 5 of them on him. Because the cigs each would be 1, and he has 800 of those. Powdered cocaine, laudanum, nerve tonic, processed opium. How's this? Swimming mask, scalpel, chemistry set, mineral oil, epinephrine, potent hormone, treat a diverse set of conditions. I wonder if that's a crafting tool. Psychologist pendulum. Formula for bandages. What's up, Bangcopter? Hey, I'm a nerd that's gonna learn how to make cocaine, okay? Best kind of nerd to be, really. Alright, I'm sure we'll be back. That is no joke, a real thing. Oh, I know. The Pope did endorse cocaine wine. Epinephrine is adrenaline. Okay. What is this lady all about over here? Turkish Zest. The faded advertisement still clinging to the side of this rundown building is for Zest, a popular brand of cigarette known for its blend of authentic Turkish tobaccos. What's your story? See a skinny woman wearing heavy makeup. Her provocative outfit emphasizes how she earns her living in Arkham. She moves like a person drugged or drunk. Oh, hi, darling. Interested in a good time? Don't worry, I have a few tricks up my sleeve just for you. I'm sure you'll like them. I'll test it on myself with great care. What do you say? It depends. Depends on what? Don't like what you see? Depends on how much it will cost me. 30 cigs for a nice long one in the back alley. It's been a while since I've done this with a lady, and I guess we'll both enjoy this, won't we? Bye. What is this woman up to? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't... Oh, there you go. Now you can see her. I'm in the middle of something here, clearly. As a medical professional, I approve our quest for drugs. Epinephrine is what barbarians call adrenaline because of trademark reasons. We will get to that, okay? I want to get a better lay of the land before I start bumping uglies in every sense of the word. As you approach the warehouse, which was once operated by the Marsh family of Innsmouth, your blood runs cold at the sound of a distant wailing from within. So we can go in there. Alright. I'm going to get on with our main quest before I get myself killed. See a typical Arkham restaurant. What? You see a typical Arkham restaurant that speaks. The cult erected and placed the old Lincoln statue. Grandfather altar, they call it. Damned atrocity. Wait, who are we fucking? We'll come back to it, don't worry. Instead of making cocaine, you should figure out the formula for a bunch of cancer meds and undercut the horrible fucking big pharma goods. Probably be pretty necessary, considering your background. Exactly, yeah. That might be how we end up getting our sanity back. Cultists come from across the river to sacrifice people who've been marked by the mob. Interesting. Cthulhu? Even the name freezes my blood. The grandfather, they call him, the new god who awakened on the black day with its brethren, their great old ones. The fanatics of the cult torture, sacrifice, and kill in their names. The cult must be feeding off the energies of the ancient beings, attracting to them like flies. She looks at you uneasily. You seem to know a lot about it. I better go. I gain sanity from being esoteric. thing. Are you referring to me? So can I freak people out on purpose? How do you survive in Arkham? Huh, okay. I did go full occult, not materialistic occult. I don't know. Maybe we can do some really weird sex stuff. Haven't really explored our options yet, you know? What do we got here? Oh, this is an interesting looking fellow. Honest Bill's claim to offer the best deals has become indisputable since it's now the only pawn shop in town. It's probably worth your while to take a look. We enter Honest Bill's with the lights on. What the hell is this? Ooh. What you first took for a statue is actually the petrified corpse of Bill, who was frozen forever in the exact moment of his agonizing death. The rapidly drying beeswax became his burial shroud. What the fuck? Protected by the mob, scavengers will be shot on sight. Another warning sign emphasizing the incontrovertible regulations of the mod. So, Honest Bill, bring the bullets, take away the rations. The man smiles silently. Behind the bar is a stern-looking man, so obviously this isn't Bill. Although he looks to be in his 60s, his presence invokes respect and fear. I cannot wait to see what that clip is. ACC, always choose cocaine. He switched out his pervy teen games for pervy old lady. Weird sex stuff for Thursday stream. Man, if we could do regular Thursday streams. Oh, the things I could show you. John Twitch, no looky. Are you here to buy something? Just wasting my time. Name's Joe Clements. That's Mr. Clements to you, darling. I am someone you shouldn't be curious about. Former jeweler for the Cordellinis, current fucking grocer of Arkham. You live in a cave or something? The ruling family of Chicago, barons of the underworld. Came here from Chicago? Such brilliance! How'd you make the connection? Thirsty Thursdays at GPG. I am so tempted to make that a thing now. I mean, we ask and Steam delivers. What's that wax statue doing over there? Ah, you mean Honest Bill? He's dead. But they kept him around for decoration, turned him into a statue. He used to own this place, see? Until he crossed Wax Face. You guess how they did it? Poured boiling wax over him from head to toe. You should have heard the screams. That's enough. Or you want more details? A statue of wax and flesh. I can feel traces of the dark energy trapped inside. If you want to pose like those fucking fanatics from the north of the lake, then go talk their heads off instead, darling. Start reviewing Smut Rick and the Gamer Dosh. Don't think I haven't considered it. Oh, we are 100% using a cult on Bill. Don't worry. Is Charlie a smiling blonde fellow? Charlie is the smiling blonde fellow. Can fill you with more lead than you'd need to build a fucking boat. I like this guy. I like this guy. All right, I'm buying. What you got? 22. Wow. 22, 38, 45, 270 in shotgun shells. Backpack, Bible, Little Women. Penned under the influence of transcendentalist writers such as Thoreau and Emerson, Alcott's semi-autobiographical account of her early years were remarkably imparted in Little Women. Can be read by humanistic characters while resting to gain more sanity. This is great. This is actually great. Sleazy Magazine. This flimsy gazette is filled with sexual stories and pictures pandering to the debauched tastes of this generation's men. Look at that cover. Damn. Can be read by materialistic characters while resting gains sanity. Peach! Perfect timing to subscribe! While we're checking out the smut on display. Glad you could make it. Corn. Firewood. A bunch of guns. Ooh, a bunch of fedoras. Fedora hats are popular due to their practicality and unpretentious style. The preferred hat for high society menfolk. Slick. Yeah, you picked the absolute best possible time. I guess the only time you could that would have been better is when we were propositioned by the prostitute. But as chat will so angrily inform you, that ended up being uneventful. A gray picture hat. I get a burglar's hood. Baseball bat. Cross. Kingsport folk tales. Gold necklace. Gold pocket watch. Man, they got it all. Can of kerosene. Baked beans. Compass. I'm sure we'll be needing some of this stuff eventually. Cocaine. Cthulhu. Time to become Fedora Kid. I bet wearing the fedora will give you a discount to your irresistibility. Alright. Let's occult this shit. You've scavenged the following items with the help of your occult skill. Black ectoplasm. That's racist. What the hell is this shit? This repulsive black goo is all that remains of the souls of the damned. Unfinished deeds in this world are the only thing keeping their tainted souls from burning away completely. Used for enhancing spells. Neato. Imagine Gray with the picture hat and bloodied bat and a couple empty syringes. That's probably where we're gonna end up in about an hour or so. Start playing Crimes and Punishments again. The hat choices serve something. Bald bare beard fedora Sherlock. That sounds amazing. Dressing up in an inconspicuous sailor outfit. I really should play all those Sherlock games. I have them. I bought them years ago in a big bundle, and I just never got to them. Those are the ones with the creepy teleporting Watson. I think that's probably why I bought it. Got Wax Faces food stores keep starvation at bay for the populace. Older out-of-production rifles populate these shelves. This magazine rack is filled exclusively with raunchy and explicit sexual content. The hodgepodge of fingerprints on the covers indicate that most customers browse through their pages at least once in order to satisfy their carnal urges. Man, I love the descriptive text in this. Sin and punishment. Alright. Well, let's rummage through the garbage first. Get some cigs. Let's talk to this dude. He seems like a friendly sort. The wretched creature before you can hardly be described as human. It is wearing odd, anachronistic clothes, has wrapped its face and hands in tattered rags. Its cringing, confused movements further verify the status of this unfortunate outcast. The humanoid creature is talking with itself in an uneasy, guttural tone. His voice is like a cold breeze blowing from beyond the grave. Why have the cruel gods chosen me for their ghastly amusement? The moment he sees you, the wretched creature draws back in horror. As a disciple of the dark arts, you can sense the occult energies emanating from this being. I sense the power in you. No harm will come to you from me. You sense the creature observing you with its yellow, ghoulish eyes, barely visible behind the filthy rags. The outlandish being starts to talk in a rugged but strangely educated tone. Harm is the only thing your kind brought to me. To think I once foolishly believed us to be kin. Leave me alone. Creature scurries away from you. To me, the dazed, the disappointed. How are we, like... Okay, so we've gathered 15 experience towards the 100 needed to level up. Really curious... Okay, what's angst? Shows the angst points which the characters accumulated throughout the story by receiving... Okay. So we gather angst by receiving negative effects and being subject to horrifying situations, but I don't know what you do with it. Frankly, I can't wait to find out. Better get out of our shooting range. Okay, typical resident. What is going on here? As with every other structure, the oldest surviving buildings in town is now subject to the slow decay enveloping Arkham. Spine-chilling murmurs sound from within. What is this place? Who could have suggested a year ago that Arkham's most prestigious lodgings would degrade into a festering hive of debauchery? Hotel is for the mob's guests. You better... Okay. So I guess I'm not allowed in. You try. Oh, I am allowed in. Ooh. Ooh. Hi, I'm here about the debauchery. Are we debauching here? A spruce man in his 30s is standing at the reception desk of the dilapidated hotel. From his well-groomed mustache to his sharp suit, he signifies self-esteem that's hard to come by these days. Bonjour, madame. Under more normal circumstances, I'd be delighted to welcome you to the Essex Hotel, one of New England's preeminent establishments. Leaving aside the fact that there is no New England anymore. But regrettably, I see you are not one of the ladies and gentlemen approved by Monsieur Wax. I may only accommodate citizens who appear on the guest list. It seems the approved guests are not especially respectful of the establishment. Etienne gazes across the once grand lobby with melancholy plain in his eyes. We have seen better days, madame. This hotel and me, we've seen better days. Oh, see you later, Echo Far. Thanks for coming out, buddy. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for Indie Variety Night. What within my humble powers can I help you with? I'm Etienne Lafayette, the concierge of Hotel Essex. I proudly perform this duty for more than 15 years. I also had to take on the role of manager after the unfortunate demise of Monsieur Phillips, and of receptionist. We're a little bit understaffed these days, as you can see. What happened to the previous manager? Let's just say he chose the shortest route out of Arkham, madame. Rat poison, along with Madame Phillips and the little ones. I do not recommend it. They were, you know, red bubbles on their lips, like a poorly blended parfait. Interesting analogy. Take your job very seriously. Madame, do you know what is worse than a town doomed to extinction? A concierge without a hotel. The Essex is my life, and unless she kicks me out herself, I do not plan to abandon my responsibilities. I can get on the list. I'm afraid I cannot answer this question, madame, for I do not know. They send a new list every once in a while, and I arrange the accommodations, but common traits of the guests seem to be excessive drinking, vandalizing hotel property, and every other type and combination of misconduct, including the occasional murder of other guests, committing ritual sacrifice, and so on. Well, I can definitely handle one of those. Perhaps you wish to participate in such endeavors, madame. I have to go. Plaque reads, Nehemiah Crane, Captain of Perseverance. Captain's bronze likeness now overlooks scenes of reckless debauchery. Oh, I ate another ration. Okay, so I guess we're kind of on a time limit here. Let's get in on this shit. I mean, we are esoteric as all hell. What's this? What's going on here? Oh, hi, darling. Interested in a good time? Don't worry. Oh, it's the same, That woman's flesh is poison. Yikes. Some creepy-ass whisperings. Behind the crumbling balustrades of this old Georgian house, a lackluster flicker of light unexpectedly signals occupancy. I tell you what, let's get on with the main quest. We can check the rest of this stuff later, once we have a better idea of what's going on. I see something. I see something here. This happens again! The lurker below! Crack open the ground at will. That was a close one. High concentration of lewd. Another one. What is this? An odd-looking brass key that probably holds the only clue to reach the dismal man. Alright. A key numbered 0. I found a peculiar key at the entrance to the ruined university, marked with the number 0. Perhaps I could find someone to tell me what it unlocks. Okay, so now we want to be asking people about this. What just happened? The iconic gates of this institution of higher learning lie in ruins. The way is impassable for now. It basks beneath. Mob blew up the gates, keep it inside. Well, that's interesting. See a scruffy man dressed in grimy garments. As you approach, you're irritated by the rancid alcoholic stench of his sweat. Yikes. The swollen syringe marks on his arms further demonstrate the extent of his addiction. As your shadow falls over the unkempt and emaciated Rummy, he scarcely opens one eyelid as if he had been anticipating a visitor. Gwen, is that you? Oh, shoot. You alright, pal? Who's asking? The drill sergeant? Sod off. You serve in the army? What are you, a copper? The last time I checked, the mob burned down the goddamn police station. He chugs his moonshine and spits. They won't tolerate a snoop around these parts, so up yours, ma'am. Steal his drugs or eat and sacrifice him. You're here for the chaos playthrough, aren't you? Pardon me for saying it. You don't look so good. I don't need no help. I'm well aware of what Richter's dope does to a healthy person. Do I look like I give a damn? Gives him an idea. Speaking of Richter, about him. Maybe he could bring me a shot of his morphine. If you insist on bantering at this pathetic waste of a soldier. With my contacts, I can supply all kinds of dope, enough to last you a lifetime. But tell me what happened to you first. You're quite the blast artist, ain't ya? What the heck? I lost everything anyway. Might as well lose a few minutes to a story now. Hey, you just made a great decision. You're gonna hear from me again and soon. You better! Otherwise I'll come searching for you and there's gonna be hell to pay. It all began after I met Gwen I'm not gonna do the slur, because that'll make the slurring, because that'll make it take forever. I'm also not gonna do his slurs, so in case you were waiting on that. My former, you know, being a poor cobbler's son, I was obligated to put bread on the table, and that's why I joined the guard for the extra paycheck. Hailing from an even poorer Arkham family, Gwen was working as a wireless operator at the base. Ooh, she had it. Blonde, nice figure. Oh, I miss our little escapades. Make sure you're not in too deep if you steal his moonshine. Everything went to hell when she had to quit her job due to some family issue back home. I was shaken and broken, but had to continue my training, knowing not that the worst was yet to come. The footsteps of the apocalypse, case of mass hysteria, arson, mass murders, power shortages, you name it. National Guard was called to active duty. I was stuck being a full-time soldier. As I was getting to the end of my rope physically, Gwen's last letter proved to be the final blow. She said we had to break up, that she couldn't see me again. No reason, no explanation, nothing. The old Jeremy Parsons died then and there, but despite the profound sadness I felt, I forced myself to see her again one last time. So I just escaped the base by hiding inside an Arkham-bound logistics truck. That is what it means to be human. We're social creatures. The lonelier we get, the more desperate we get. I did. For that, I will never forgive myself. I'm a scoundrel for turning my back on the proud institution of our forefathers who fought the Empire. How can I betray the legacy of the Minutemen? So you still aspire to be a freedom fighter. If I could, if only we still had a country to protect. After coming to Arkham, I quickly realized that I had to avoid detection, so I disguised myself in civilian clothing and buried my uniform somewhere. I went straight to Gwen's address. There's nobody in the house. Even their coffee cups were on the table, but they were gone. It's as if she vanished or ne'er existed at all. I just delete all these jokes. Lost track of her since. I asked around, but only met hostility and apathy. What a short-sighted fool I've been. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. We've all experienced bitter loss. I hope you find her. You seem like a good woman. Here, this is Gwen. Will you ask around for her? Maybe you can do better than I did. Sure. Thanks, ma'am. See, I can't help but help people in games like this. Mainly because, like, you know, these quests exist to be done. Like, they want people to follow up on these quests and find things out, you know? Everybody will have a gun. What is this? The Colonel family used to run the bakery on the first floor. In all likelihood, are the residents of the Marble Orchard by now. He looks like a living wreck with a lot of grease in his filthy hair. The man before you persistently advertises merchandise. Welcome to Uncle Rathsack's shop of undiscovered treasures. Don't be shy, come closer. I have everything you need. He calls a shop, and among the best. Oh, you don't like my decorations? Take no notice of the packaging, missus. The goods it sells is what makes a shop. Stops a moment to cough wetly. A shop, and Uncle Rathsack has everything you need. Yeah, let me see what you got. Oh, he does. A bell, a camera, a chemical filter. This dude's got some rather esoteric stuff. He has a Miskatonic diploma issued by Arkham's famed research institute. Huh. Funny that. Not junk. Reusable quality goods. Can I go in here? The door seems to be sturdily locked for a typical building of Arkham with such decrepitness. I knock, you hear approaching footsteps and a blunt, uneducated voice. So judgmental, Jesus. Who dis? I'm Agatha Christie, and you? Get lost. Knock, knock. Paperboy, get lost. I'm nobody. Wrong house, apparently. What's this all about? Help yourself get in there and die. Rude. This is a burly mob member. Spit it out. What are you guarding? This place looks destroyed. I'm not guarding the bank, you mutt. I'm guarding the streets from the raving lunatics inside. You better run along. Alright. I need a lead on this key. It's an enigma. Key number 0, you say. What would be the use of a key number 0? Let's head back to the other side of town. Hey, good night, folks. Alright, see you later, Absol. Glad you could come hang out with us for a bit. Well-built, dark-skinned man is approaching you. Doubt he's from these parts. He seems unaffected by Arkham's nightmarish conditions. There's something inviting, almost provocative, in his thin smile. Hola, senora. Please forgive my interrupción, but I've been seeing you at the old deal and wanted to presentarme. Who are you? I'm called Eduardo. Eduardo Carnella, to be exact, but there's nothing special about my apellido. I'm just son of another poor fisherman from Kohimar. Kohimar. Yet I carried the Carnella name to this far part of the world. Now all that remains is our past. Nope. You may be right. Eduardo kisses your hand gently. You can sense the excitement in his breath. A pleasure to meet you, senora. What do you want from me? I have a sensación that you may need my services. Different from you, I'm accustomed to this survival in the streets, this never-ending sobreviviente? Extremely normal, friendly man. I've survived the Spaniards, the American occupation, the Civil War, then the American again. No hard feelings, though. But you see my point now. I know what to do when things get, what do you say? Hot. I can be the difference between life and Santa Muerte. What do you want in return? 24 cigs for each day I protect you. I don't care if you're fighting monsters or the mob or El Diablo himself. I will have work for you in the near future, but you better give me a better price. Bien, you're a survivor like me, senora. 24 cigs for a day then. Isn't that what he just offered? 2 dozen. 2 dozen for one day, right? Maybe I'm actually failing all these speechcraft checks. You have no fear, huh? Why should I? I've survived by chance all my life, and now I do just the same. We all do, but you were not aware of this before La Catastrophe. A swordfish killed mi padre. One day you go out to work, you never come home. Eso es. Like that, you see, we live by chance alone, but it is when we are out of luck that it becomes plain. I'll play the game, Signora, until La Diosa Fortuna betrays me. I'll think about it. So I will find him at the Old Eel. So I guess that's potentially our first party member. I wish it wouldn't actually cost us money, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Old Eel is the most likely place we're going to find somebody that knows something about this key, I would assume. So there he is. What do you know about this key, Marino? My knowledge on that thing will greatly depend on whether you're planning to buy a drink or not. I tend to forget things a lot these days. 20 cigs for a drink. A lot of cigs will be made with this if you help me, of course. I hear this a lot. More than you think. It better be worth my while. There's an old Jewish fellow in French Hill. He has an antique shop or something. All that expensive junk. It's to the east of here. I heard he pays good for keys. Maybe he knows something. Maybe we can. I guess they wouldn't open the game with that. Can't form a partnership with him, maybe. Like I care. Name your poison. Why do you call me Cornuto? Forget about it. You remind me of a guy. He was a Cornuto, that's it. But what is a Cornuto? Cornuto is... He raised two curled figures to his forehead. Oh! Someone who has horns, you know. If a wife is unfaithful to the husband, that makes the husband a Cornuto, alright? Well, I wish Il Cornuto was here for this. What does this have to do with me, Marino? When I was a bartender of Isola, a small Italian bar in Chicago, a man used to come in there every evening. Every single day. He didn't drink. He didn't seem to have any fun. He just kept looking at the patrons silently. Looking for someone. Then after almost a year, I finally learned his story. He was searching for the man who fucked his wife. He came to that bar every day, staring silently. You're like him. You're waiting for someone too. You don't pursue whatever fucked up life you can have in this shitty town. Instead, you act like that Cornuto. Forgive me if I put it bluntly, but who fucked you over, my friend? That actually is what Cornuto means, wow. Someone fucked us all, don't you see? Waiting for someone was not as simple as that. Like I care. Alright. Later, Cornuto, I hope you find whoever fucked your... Yep. Oh man, we're gonna have so many questions for him when he gets here. See a beautiful young woman with short hair smoking a cigarette. There's a daring, carefree quality about her which is pretty rare in this town, especially these days. I can see that you're glancing towards this direction, madam. Perhaps we shall turn this into a conversation? May I offer you a drink? Sure. Let's blouse then. Pours you a glass of whiskey. I used to drink before the shoots to calm my nerves. Just the right amount, of course. I guess my nerves need it constantly these days. Shoots? Oh, forgive me. I'm Clara Bell. I was an actress. You've probably known my name if things went right for once in my life. Heard the movie Hollow Hearts? No. Not a surprise. It was never released. The critics saw it, though. I remember one of them, Bill Hunt's, approaching me after the special screening, telling me, "You've got it, Clara. You are real star material." No need to say that he was drunk and flirty as a male baboon in mating season. Whatever, later. I had time to think about what he said to me about this star material thing. You know, I have an eternity to reflect upon these things. Star material. Why should I be some material after all? I see your point. I mean, I wanted to be an artist to defeat the notion, to defeat that notion in the first place. But you have to fit somewhere in their world. Be a good wife or be good fun. Oh, you're better than that? Be a good investment. All my life I wanted to be there, on the magazines, on the silver screen, all that jazz. But you know, sometimes I can't help thinking that this may actually be better than the alternative, because I never would have quit going to the top myself. It seems you're trying hard to be optimistic. Good. This means I've achieved something after all. You know, staying optimistic is a rare feat these days. Can you say the same for yourself? What are you doing here? Oh, I really wish I knew. It's a mystery to me as well. I was waiting for the release of Hollow Hearts at a hotel in LA when Bernie called, my manager. It's always Bernie. It's always Bernie. Bernie wanted me to meet a private funder in Arkham. So I hastily came to the forsaken place. I couldn't afford refusing such things, you know. When I arrived at the train station, Bernie was nowhere to be found. He was supposed to meet me there, but he never came. See Bernie later? No, never. Everything before the Black Day seems blurry now. Did you really call me that day, or was it a dream? Did he ever even arrive in Arkham? What'd you do next? I was too tired and confused. I decided to wait for Bernie here in Arkham for a few days, so I headed to the Essex. He could have said that it would be my new home for the rest of my life. You can still afford staying there? Let's just say I've met the right people. You know, it was never really about the money. Money is just another way to display power. Survive my childhood, and you'll know. Luckily, Cornudo's in here, so we know what the canon meeting is. You're my psychiatrist now? Forget it. Skeletons are better left in the closet. Alright, I'm gonna do a save here. Oh no, it saves automatically. Oh wow. That's interesting. No save scumming to be had here. Let's go, the cornet is a pastry that looks like it has to poop. Alright, let's go check out this, this fellow that might know something about our key here. Excuse me. I was up late last night. No, you know that. I was streaming, and then I had to handle all the uploads to YouTube and stuff. You looking at me? Who, me? No, no, sir. No, I didn't. Well. Schmidt's Antiques. Exhaustion? Why am I exhausted? That's that. Mild exhaustion. The character is suffering the mild effects of a fatigued state. So I guess there's a survival element to this game. I guess I have to sleep periodically. Arkham looks like a shithole. I thought this was a university town. Maybe Miskatonic was more of a party university. Okay. Well, we'll keep at this for now. Let's go talk to what's-his-face. Find out about this here key. Nice place. Behind the broken glass are a collection of weird relics, including a copper Soviet diving helmet, a tribal totem, a clay figure of a lion, various masks crafted by indigenous peoples, and 18th century bust. Almost man-sized statue of Pan, god of the mountain, wild, in ancient Greek mythology. 18th century Italian harpsichord. Henry Fuseli's famous painting of a key event in Norse mythology. The god Thor is depicted nude and triumphant. That's how I want to be triumphant. Battering the head of Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent. For reproduction is expertly done. Pickman's notorious paintings of a human-sized canine thing, with goat-like hooves and coal-black eyes. All 12 books of Carl Richard Lepsius's pioneering Egyptological work. Wow. Immediately behind Isidora's work desk hangs a carefully organized collection of keys, some old and strange, some new and ordinary. Alright, let's talk to this dude. A notebook with a key symbol on the cover under the title Keys, Paths, and Meaning. That's probably what I'll need. He doesn't look pleased to see you. Yeah, so you're looking for something in particular? What is this place? This is Schmidt's Antiques, or what's left of it, and I'm Isidore Schmidt. Like the merchandise, I've been gathering dust here for a good long while. That's a very nice collection of keys you have. Thank you. I put my life into this collection, though it is unfortunately incomplete. Why the interest in keys? I've always been fascinated by keys. I started collecting them in my childhood. It was simply a hobby, of course, until the Black Day. That's what changed. It's not important. Just remember that I will pay handsomely for keys. I'll feel better knowing why you want them so badly. Very well. After the Black Day, like many others, I lost all hope. No reason to go on. I decided to end it. You know what I mean. But what I desired most is forbidden to men. For days I fasted and prayed for Hashem's forgiveness, determined to end this misery of an existence. I passed out from hunger and exhaustion, and then I dreamt of 2 keys. One was gold and burning, though it was only warm to the touch. The other was silver and bathed in moonlight. Go on. They were the keys to the Temple of Solomon. I felt the light inside me. Oh, Hashem spoke to me. You understand this now. This is the reason I've been collecting keys all my life. They are my escape from this Sheol. They are my test, and they will be my salvation. He found a corpse with a chastity belt on. He wants to... Oh. Ugh. There's a hidden pattern. There's a hidden power in patterns and numbers. Some of the keys are numbered. This makes them special. I think I've said enough. Dreams may act as vessels between this reality and other planes. You prefer to see the will of Tetragrammaton as magic. So be it. What do you know about this key? You see a flash of greed in the old man's eyes. He hastily takes some notes to a particular notebook on the counter. Is it numbered 0? Oh, how interesting. Where did you get such a rare one? From a mysterious man, but I found it because of a dream. Long story. Some dreams indeed hold value. What can I offer you for that key, my friend? A key numbered 0 would be a very fine addition to my collection here. What's that notebook? Let's say it is an atlas for keys. What power they hold, what mysteries they unlock. But forget my notebook now. What do you want for the key? Forgive me, but I don't trust people easily. This particular habit also helped me tremendously in staying alive. I'm working while watching, and somehow when I think this is too much and look over at chat, chat is somehow even more too much. 500 SIGs. Is it for sale now? $500 SIGs for this key. 700. That's my final offer. 1,000 right now. Losing the key will put everything in jeopardy. You won't change my mind. Sorry. If you're not selling the key to me, I'm afraid our conversation's over. Then you'll be missing a conversation chance with a fellow devotee of Kabbalah. You do not even dare to mock the doctrine. He that is uplifted and exalted, he that dwells forever, created his world by the Sefer, and he completes her sentence. Sipper, the story. You know Sefer Yetzirah? Perhaps you're right. It's nice to meet someone who is interested in the tradition. There does seem to be an option to sell the key, but this strikes me as the kind of game that will allow you to screw yourself like that and sever the threads of prophecy, as Morrowind put it. I need to unveil the meaning behind this key. Help me. Do not let me wander clueless. I am no meckable friend like you. I'm just a humble student of the doctrine, but I won't spare what I know from you. Perhaps your search has a meaning in the great pattern. That key is for the safe deposit boxes of the Bank of Arkham. I wasn't aware of the existence of one labeled 0, though. Main Street to the northwest of here, but I doubt there's much to discover there. It's in ruins now, just like the whole monetary system. One more thing. May I see your wares? How do you intend to pay for it? What'd you have in mind? So I can trade keys to this guy for goods. See what you got. Wow. Abdul's severed hand, blood of Saint Mercurius. Makes the wearer immune to bleeding. Ah, relics. Increases natural sanity regeneration rate. Grants the wearer increased supernatural defense. So this is where we get books and fancy stuff and some jewelry, huh? The origin of species. Sinners in the hands of an angry god. Okay. Interesting. So, this means we need to get into the bank. But we were warned if we go into the bank, we'll be killed. So I'm thinking what I need to do. I'm going to explore around here a bit. We'll go back to the eel. We'll rest so I can get rid of this mild fatigue debuff. We'll hire Eduardo. And then we'll go check out the bank. The vehicle is locked. What is this guy up to? But you built metal wings of damnation! Hire the extremely normal dude and or the river tentacle. We're definitely gonna hire extremely normal guy. Lies. Where is your god? How edgy can you be? How's the game so far? Yeah! When I head back to the eel, yeah, you get to see. This place is certainly interesting. Who's this fine dame? See, a determined but pallid-looking woman in her 30s. Her outfit hints at a metropolitan sensibility. You sense an air of hypochondria. Excuse me, madam. I'd like to ask you something, if I may. Please, madam. I'm listening. I'm looking for my husband, a slender, long-faced gentleman from Boston. His name is Randolph Carter. Randolph the Dreamwalker. How'd you get separated? She's pretty insistent. This guy doesn't want to talk. Beautiful mansion somehow remains unscathed and is obviously still occupied, though the relentless vain root have begun to assault it more aggressively. Revolting smell attacks her nostrils as you approach the homeless man, as if some small animal had died under his stained clothes. What is it, ma'am? Do I smell? And stay a few damned yards away. Who's that man with paint all over his face? Oh, don't you know Coley Willie? I thought everybody knew Coley. You know, he has movies, the theatrical performances. He's a real celebrity, you know? Not Coley Willie, but the fella himself, Sam Rodney. Never found him funny myself. In better days, a friend took me to one of his shows. Making all that money scoffing at black folks. Black day came for us all in the end, didn't it? White, yellow, black, everybody. Who's he performing for? Mob fellas used to come and see him now and then, not anymore. Don't like to be near me either. Don't know if I call it a show anymore. Is this guy? Oh my god. You see a man who has blackened his face and hands with paint. He's performing some kind of pantomime show. He's unaware of your presence. It's not hard to see that beneath his ridiculous posturing, something is deeply wrong. Yeah, he's parading around blackface. The man's wary visage shows he's been at this a long while, and the exertion of staying in character is wearing him down. You alright? It's Justin Trudeau. Yeah, he's just so enthusiastic about this costume. His startled eyes show nothing but the shallow character he's portraying. Who are you? He shrugs theatrically. Well, that's creepy. It's the Prime Minister. Hey, Voltic. Okay, so all the common Arkham folk will just direct you. Jesus Christ, this place is a fortress. All the common Arkham folk will just send you to Isidore. Door is tightly locked. There's a dusty button alongside. Ring the bell. What do you want? Who are you? You ring my bell and I'm supposed to tell you who I am? Go away. This game has much more realistic interactions with random people than most RPGs. Yeah, most people are not just gonna launch into a big conversation with you like that. Hey, it's the children. Bless the children. Found out about that years after I started using Il Cornuto. Whatever, having a girlfriend who cheats on me would be a step up right now. You smell funny. You smell funny. Leave. Man, fuck you, kid. Alright. Let us then now Head back. I guess I might as well talk to these guys and see what this place is all about. Beat it, punk. Disappear now. Alright. So we'll go rest. We'll hire Eduardo. Excuse me, and we will raid the bank. Oh god, what now? This is no man of Arkham or even of Earth. There's nothing human under those rags. Nothing. Your kind brought this upon us. Oh, they're gonna stone him. Ow, Christ. He is shanked. Angry mob before he is about to lynch the miserable being you encountered a short while ago. It seems this outsider has been chosen as a scapegoat for everything his people suffered in the wake of the Black Day. Unleash the power I sense in you, friend. The creature turns to you with a bewildered look in its amber eyes. It seems to recognize you. Those peasants will tremble at the sight of true sorcery. Children are always the worst. I still remember the ones in Fallout 2. They would steal shit from you in, where was that? Was that the den? Outsider slowly starts to whisper something in a long, forbidden tongue. Let them witness the knowledge of the arcane. Black magic. They'll turn us to stone. Run! Well, next time, don't pick on people like that. Yes, people were... Well, okay, I think the reason people were so pissed about that in Fallout 3 is because of Little Lamplight. And the fact that you had to deal with them to get on with the main quest, and just murdering them all was not an option, even though that was an option. That's an option everywhere else in Fallout. Twitch lags when I'm using my Bluetooth headphones. Weird. Very weird. Creature approaches you cautiously. It looks thoroughly confused. After a short silence, it speaks a single word. Why? I just wanted to... Why did you intervene on my behalf? No one should pay such a price simply for looking different. Are you not human? Is this a disguise? I know how most of us must seem to you. I understand you. For whatever reason you aided me, know that I am inescapable of helping my own self. Leave me be that I may continue my search for that accursed man. Tell me about this man. Using an N-gauge, you might need to download more RAM. The man in black with no face. The man with the cane of bones. The ghostly tapping of his... The dismal man. I'm also looking for that man. You're just doomed as I, stranger. In my bones, I know that no good would ever come from finding him, yet I have no other choice but to find him. His countenance was the last thing I saw before finding myself in this purgatory. Perhaps we could look for him together. The creature is silent for a moment, then you hear the rugged voice from beneath the rags once more. There's no coincidence that you know the man with the cane of bones. Perhaps I should walk with you for a time. Ask your name. I don't remember. I'm unsure if I ever had one, but I know one thing. Whatever the fates toss me, I remain the outsider. Didn't you end up selling these kids into slavery or something? I think you could tell the slaver camp about Little Lamplight and clean the place out that way. So, yeah. Fate worse than death. You had that option. Whoever you are, it's a pleasure. Alright, I have a party member now. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. What do we got here? Hands of shame. Such shameful hands. Here, you want a, It's weird. It's not drag and drop. It's just click to pick up. Okay, apparently he doesn't want to use a shiv. He's not into it. He's not the shivy type. Alright, we got this guy. That's cool. Hopefully, I can get some rest first. I'll go ahead and let you guys know, I'm getting pretty fatigued already. And I think I'm going to end up doing like 4 nights of streaming in a row. Because I streamed last night. I streamed tonight. Shivs are for rogues, and this is a sorcerer. I'm going to be streaming Indie Variety Night tomorrow night with Depraved, that Wild West city builder, and Spacelands. And then Saturday, we're going to be doing Hell Knight. Y'all gonna make me play Neopets. I want to rest in the attic. I see you enjoyed your time at our special suite, but is occupied now. Take your SIGs later. So can I just not go up there now? Oh, it's not an option. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna do this fatigue then. Alright, and I guess that dude wasn't even allowed in there, so. Oh, wait. I don't want to do this. Psst, I have an offer for you. I wanted to hire that dude first. Play Neopets drunk. Yeah, that's probably a wise idea. Can't you sleep at campfires? I should check that. Pasty, malnourished man leaps up from within the shadows. His swollen, weary eyes rest on you. Sorry if I startled you, ma'am. I'm Cornelius Moretti. I have a proposal from which we can both benefit. Pardon my abruptness, but it will only take a minute of your time. Be quick about it. I'd seen you go up to the old eel attic before I got ejected by that ignoble swab. You might just be the woman who can help me. Would you care to express your intentions a little more clearly? It was just another miserable day at the joint when I, partly encouraged by the devil's juice, no doubt, finally spoke what had been on my mind for a long time. Drinking would probably bring a new level of challenge to Ice Cream Factory. I called him out, that tyrannical devil seed called Waxface. I denounced him as the false shepherd he really is. Nobody said a thing, of course. Cowards. There is, and will ever be only one shepherd of man. For saying that, they expelled me, humiliated me, and worst of all, they mark me. Twitchingly lowers his voice. That's my death sentence, you understand? Marked? It's not the time nor the place, and besides, you're better off not knowing what it is. These people are pretty cagey about these experiences of theirs. What do you want? All I'm asking is you retrieve my heirloom pocket watch from the old eel attic. Hidden under a floorboard next to the mattress. I need it more than ever. Very well. I'll be near the desecrated church in French Hill. I'll be safe there. It's abandoned. Okay. So let's see. Let's pop back into the bar real quick. I'll see if there's any way up to the room. I might just have to wait until the current occupant deoccupies it. Alright, let's hire this dude. I need you for a fight. See, of course. Everybody wants a piece of me eventually. Pay me 24 SIGs and I'll follow you to the end of the world. Mierda. We're already there, no? Deal, let's go. Your angel protector is by your side. Alright. Now I feel pretty good about checking out this bank. It might be like the tutorial dungeon for this game. Ooh. So I'm gonna say, really cool so far. Really cool. It's pretty in depth. It has a really neat setting and a neat premise. Plenty of dialogue. Not the best writing in the world, but it's definitely trying. It's definitely putting up a good fight. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this a lot. Oh hey, it's a member of the press. Oh, shit. Fucking loony. His demented venture ended prematurely and pitifully. Wait, where's Eduardo? Did I not? Huh. Somehow I miss Eduardo. I guess he doesn't realize he's supposed to be following along? Maybe picked a fight with something? I don't know. You called yourself Agatha Christie. Yeah, that was what chat suggested. We had some other really good suggestions too. What are you doing? All right, let's go. There he is. Okay, much better, much better. Been playing the early access of Kinseed, and I too lost my pet pig immediately. Aw, poor little piggy. Poor little guy. All right, let's try this again. Oh, corpse is gone already. It'd be really funny if that scene fired a second time. Why do you not? Why doesn't he? Maybe because he's hired. Maybe he's not like a proper party member. Whoa, okay. All right, let's see what happens in here. Fucking Noita is like the definition of okay, one more run. So fun, but so goddamn hard. I was having to visit the witch to get recipes, and I passed out and woke up in my bed. Pig was never seen again. We got search everything. A wad of dollars, junk, and lockpicks. Yeah, I guess in the barter economy of the future, you really do need some alternate currency, something that you can actually use, something that has innate value. His armored vehicle was stove in when the driver smashed through the wall. By the looks of it, he suffered a painful death in the process. Okay, great. Somebody sounds a little not so well adjusted in here. Which door to take? You gotta forgive me. I'm a little, not a little, a lot fatigued. This way, perhaps? I at least want to see some combat before we sign off for the night. I mean, really, I wish I could stay up late and play a ton of this, but I got work tomorrow and another stream tomorrow. Bank Manager's Note 1. Okay, so do I use this from inventory? Read, here we go. I've never been a man who puts any stock in superstition. Ha, I bet that changed. Early access is weird. My experience today is shaking my strict convictions. I had an unannounced visitor. Tall man dressed in a finely cut suit, top hat, with impenetrable black. His face. I do not remember a damn thing about it. So he saw the man too. Okay, let's keep going. Ka-ching! Kind of strange sound effect for a bank. I'm just looking for rubble to search, honestly. Shiny bits of crystal from this ruined chandelier glitter like stars against the filthy floor. See, that's some nice, good, evocative writing there. Wrench, a one-handed melee weapon. Not bad. I wonder if I... Let's see, ritual knife, light bladed, 1 to 4 damage. What else we got now? 1 to 4, handling -1. Wrench, light blunt, 2 to 4, handling -1. Attack costs 3. The attack costs 3. This one is also 3. Okay. Kind of worried about equipping something with lower handling. Kid me would totally loved early access. I wanted to play the beta Ocarina of Time so badly. I didn't used to be so interested in early access, but there's been so many success stories, and there's so many games that, like, they're just... If I see them played on Twitch or people tell me about them, like, I really just want to experience them now. I don't want to wait. Strangely presentable man in a sharp suit wakes eagerly at one of the destroyed cash counters. Hello, madam. How may I assist you? As you can see, this has been a very busy day. It looks like the boom has finally come to Arkham. It's nice to see our little town thriving, don't you think? I wouldn't say thriving. Oh, you don't agree? But we're all free to express our opinions, right? That's what makes this country so... His voice cuts off abruptly and he freezes in place. He doesn't even blink. He looks almost like a living statue. Excuse me. Some men are endowed by their creator with certain alienable rights. Let me help you with your transaction, madam. May I see your credentials, please? I'm gonna show the Secret Society medallion. Let me see, it says you're a self-seeking city shaman. Here are your documents, madam. I hope they will aid you in the game of misery, piss, and shit. Ambushed. Yep. I think it's because this dude was, like, haunted or whatever. I think he's gonna take away our rights to continued existence. He's not wearing, oh my god. Don't tell Twitch, but he's not wearing any pants and his dick's hanging out. A group of raving lunatics suddenly jumps from behind the booths. You are ambushed. All right, now we learn how combat works. Waltz of Madness, and he is out of here. Hit banned. They're attacking our sanity. Outsider took some health damage. La 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 la. Raven Lunatic succumbs to despair and loses the will to make any more moves this turn. Okay, hang on a sec. Pop this open. Okay, combat tutorial. Use the radial menu to access quick spells, quick items, inventory abilities, and such options. Select your target first and right-click to see available options. Only the spells you've added to your quick spells tab would be cast in combat. Let's see. Progressive escape spots. These spots can be used to escape from the battle while making progress in the game. They appear after wearing out the enemy. So interesting. There are going to be battles. There are going to be main quest battles that are impossible to win. Like straight up impossible. This is way horny for a horror game. These animations are something. Here's a Might and Magic's gone a strange direction. Hey, Monax. Demon Rush really did get an upgrade. Okay. So let's see. What do we have? Quick spells. Evil Eye. Blood Circle. Spit of Al-Razai. Caster turns his saliva into corrosive acid and spits forth onto the chosen subject. Before we do that, I'm just gonna hack this guy. Clobber, clobber. Alright. So it seems to be like the Fallout, the OG Fallout system. Is this the button I want? Inventory, defend, focus. I don't know what this button even is for. Alright, we'll defend with your last point. You should stream Renowned Explorers just because more people should experience that game. I should, shouldn't I? I like Renowned Explorers, although I had a really weird experience with it. I beat my first game of Renowned Explorers with what's apparently a kind of broken team, and I was never able to repeat that feat. So I've only beaten it once, but I've played it like a dozen times, and so it's kind of, I wouldn't say soured me on the game, but it's made it harder to get into. So what do we have? All right, we also have Evil Eye and Blood Ritual, which is cool. Let's gang up on this guy. Hey, rear attack. I like to do it from behind. Swaps your weapons. Thank you, Reaganomicon. Man, you are always on the ball. I really appreciate you. Let's see. So you're probably gonna want to shoot the person right in front of you. What weapons do you have? Oh, baseball bat. Fuck yes. Cracked him hard. Alright, we're done. High reaction. Escape route is now open. Howl of Insanity. Being on like player 2 is somewhat stacked team 2. It's quite difficult. If I can't win a game, it sours me as well. Reason I stopped playing Pandemic. Jesus Christ. Clobbered the shit out of her. Simply agrees. I'm okay with roguelikes, lights I can't win. Yeah, me too. FTL falls in that category for me. I got good at FTL. I got good at identifying like the builds I needed to make and the ships I needed to take and the choices and everything. I couldn't beat that stupid flagship. I could not handle the flagship. Crack. Crack. Alright, so 2 swings with the baseball bat seems pretty damn effective. Alright, I'm gonna move you. And we're gonna pound upon you. A graze for 0. There we go. Hopefully Agatha can end this. Nope, it's a miss. Wow, it's 2 misses in a row. That damn agility. Alright. Oh, it's back to him. Please kill? Quit missing this guy, damn. One of the things I enjoyed about Renowned Explorers is that when you're failing, you're not just doing the same starting area over and over. True, very true. Yeah. Yeah, I do like the variety in exploration. I guess that rock requires very little AP to use. Not sure. I don't think I can get a swing off on this guy. Let's see if I can shoot him. Yep. Alright, cool. Did we win? We win! We won! Oh, check it out. Keys! Junk key. Modern key. Cool. Alright. So this is gonna be a thing. Wait, I want everything. Why was there no collect all button? Alright, Cornito, thanks for coming by. Remember, we're gonna be back on tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Pacific for Indie Variety Night. We're gonna be doing Depraved, we're gonna be doing Spacelands, and we're gonna be doing some super indie weird shit. Like a game where you play a dog being walked by a human where you can launch the human like a trebuchet. Not even making that one up. How would I make that up? Are you sure this isn't depraved? It's pretty depraved, but unfortunately we're not building the town of Arkham. We're just kind of a wandering soul within it. Room full of Beavises. Today's business circles. Heavens, buddy must have a girl. Looking the part is so important. It really isn't. Really just is not. Oh, they spotted us. Damn, look at this key art. This stuff's really good. I hope we get Gunwitch Lady later. Wow, there is quite a few of them. If I can... Oh, excuse me. If I can get them to stay back a bit. This might work out. I think we're going to try some spells this time. Putting a hurt on our sanity. Oh man, she got right up in his face though. Oh, you can throw rocks. Ow, damn, dude. Condition. Outsiders are starting to look a bit rougher than usual. Alright, what can I do that would be useful? Let's use Evil Eye. Let's Evil Eye this guy. Wow. Spell is successful. And then with... Actually, can you do it again? You can. You can't? You can. Okay. So as long as you got AP, you can just keep casting spells. That's cool. So I can Evil Eye a couple of these people. Defend on that count. This guy has an actual combat spell. It's... yeah. Sanity. Out of range. Okay. How much does this one cost? 5 AP. Okay. So I can take 2 steps. How's the combat in this? We're just finding out now. So far, it seems like OG Fallout a bit. Splort. Alright. Own that guy. This dude's getting baseball batted. Oh, come on. There we go. A graze followed by a critical hit. Alright. Oh, he gets to go again. Let's see. Guess we might as well start working on these guys. Maybe not, actually. He doesn't really have a whole lot in the way of offense. Wow, that did not help at all. I should have flipped him around. Okay, so standing behind the desk did basically nothing for me. Alright, this dude. We're gonna switch the gun. See if I can get rid of some of these more distant lunatics. Almost. I'm pretty sure that's an almost with her. Alright, Howl of Insanity again. Critical failure. He hit himself with his own rock. Jesus. Ooh. Yeah, the crit fail animation was... Yeah, there you go again. Like... Alright. The escape route is now open, so we could actually get out of here without fully murdering these dudes. But I feel the need to murder them. Come on, Agatha, you can do this. Nope, you literally can't. The character portraits in the top right are pretty great, too. The Jetstream Sam on our team. Yeah, this is really wearing on. It's kind of concerning. Oh, God. Eduardo, buddy. Okay, he's still got plenty of health, though. And I can switch back to baseball bat to finish you. And then... shoot one of these guys. Okay. We should be able to finish that dude. Should. Yeah. I'm worried about the outsider. I really... I need to be playing this like Fallout. I need to take steps away from these people. To make them waste SP. Because, yeah, the outsider just took 5 attacks. Because I didn't move him. Alright. I'm just going to get him the hell out of the way. He's going to hang out down here. Maybe? Nope. Woman cannot hit for shit. Alright. Obviously not a combat character. I probably just set ourselves up to be flanked. Doink. Oof. Yeah, orientation is important. Those rear attacks. It seems like you can take a lot of damage and probably increases the chance for a crit as well. I need to peek at Eduardo's... Okay, Eduardo is almost out of sanity. Oh, he's starting to crack. Oh, he's panicking. Okay. Alright, we need to down some of these people immediately. Come on, put this guy down. There we go. Take a step. Let's see. Risky to use more sanity, I know, but I just want this battle to end. Boom. Alright, we got one left. And it'd be really nice. It'd be really nice. Let's try punching him. Doink. Doink. At least punching works. Better than nothing, I guess. If we can't think of a game for the vote, can we suggest the zombie DLC for Train Simulator? As long as Train Simulator plus the DLC fits within the budget, sure, why not? Oh, I never even paid any attention to focus. The character uses remaining action points to increase the success chance of the next attack. That's cool. Oh, shit. No, don't run. Don't do this to us, man. Come on, put this guy down. Alright, you've really got to own this guy. Come on, don't just graze him, kill him. Oh my god, focus. Despair. He's so sad. Man, I don't even know what to do about this. Focus. He lost a magazine because of how stressed he is. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, you know what? Just skip your damn turn. You know what's going on. There we go. 1 damage. That's all we needed. 1 damage. Oh, I gained a level. I did gain a level. And I got 2 more junkie keys. Gained a bunch of angst, though. That's interesting. Alright, so what happens when we gain a level? Level up. Oh, we get a perk. Alertness. 1 to reaction, 1 to physical defense, better prices. +1 spellcraft. +1 to supernatural defense. That's a level 3 perk. That requires stealth 2. That requires melee 3, which never happened. Let's see. I'll do alertness for now. Spend all your skill. Oh, I get skill points too. Okay. I will increase occult another point. And we increase speechcraft too, so I can actually have a better chance of tricking people. All right, outsider. Oh, he's very limited. His abilities. Let's see. We got Wisdom of the Centuries, increased spellcraft, minimum maximum spell damage. Let's see. Agatha Christie, Queen of the Occult. Hey, Jess Ground. So these perks. Outsider's basic attacks have a chance to bleed the target for 2 to 4 turns. I'm gonna make this guy like a melee character. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't think stealth is gonna be that useful. I think give medicine. There we go. Alright, cool. What kills me not makes me stronger now. Alright guys, I hate to do this, but I think I gotta call it here. I'm just, you can kind of see it a bit. I'm starting to fade. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. But this is, we basically did like a giant bomb quick look at it tonight over the last 2 hours, so very good so far. I'm liking this a lot. It is a solid RPG. Has great art style, has a good writing style. Seems to have plenty of depth to it. Combat seems okay. Just need to get a better feel for it. Also, we're not playing a combat oriented character. So I do wonder what combat would be more like with like an all-out melee bruiser or something. I might go back and make one of those just to see if I prefer that combat style a bit better. Oh, she's hungry now. Okay, so I need to save and quit out of this before I use up all of my rations and stuff. But yeah, off to a great start. So this is really promising. This might actually be a good Lovecraft game. Do those exist? Is that possible? Might be it. So anyway, this game is going to be part of our Spooktober review lineup. So I'm going to continue playing this in my own time. And you can expect a review in this in the coming week, sometime in October. Yeah, I totally jinxed it now. All right, before I let you guys go, a couple of things. One, so obviously tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Pacific, Indie Variety Night. We're going to be playing more indie games. Depraved and Spacelands and some really kitschy stuff. Saturday is Hell Night. Once a month, I let the viewers decide on a stream and what we're gonna play. Oh, shit. Sorry, I just saw something. Wow. Okay. So yeah. Here. Anyway, so for wow, that really frazzled me. So for Hell Night this month, we're doing Neopets. I have to play Neopets for 3 hours, so definitely don't want to miss that. And then Monday we're gonna be back on Undertale. Monday is Progression Night, and we are nearing the end of that. I think it's gonna take 1 or 2 more evenings to finish it, but we're at the core. So, all right. If you're interested in contributing to our Spooky Games review series next month, I'm going to be reviewing spooky games every day for the month of October, and I'm letting y'all pick 2 of them. The nominations for those are up right now over on Patreon. You don't have to be a patron to nominate a game. Just go there, follow the instructions, make an account if you have to. But everyone is welcome to nominate a horror game for me to play and review in October. If you haven't done so yet, please do. We already have one suggestion that looks very promising. So, yeah. I think that's going to do it for tonight, I think. Why don't we raid somebody else playing Stygian, and you guys, if you are interested, you can get even more of an idea of what's going on with this game. Let's see. I need to open a new doodah with the thingy. Stygian. Who's live on Stygian? Let's see. Wow, we're way up there. There's a guy called Taco Stamper. That sounds promising, doesn't it? I'm gonna send you over. Actually, no. Never mind. Ignore that. We're gonna raid our buddy Echofar because he's still streaming. Silly me. I almost didn't do that. I mean, if you want to see more Stygian, there's a guy named Taco Stamper playing it. You can just pop over to his channel. But yeah, let's raid Echofar. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for Indie Variety Night. Yeah, I think most of us are going to pass out. It's been such a long week. My God. But yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.